thinking about that, like just like thinking of like, oh, I beat Alien Hominid on like the hardest difficulty because I'm sure like a handful of people maybe have, but I'm sure it's not a lot at all because a lot of people probably haven't beat Alien Hominid because of the difficulty and just with how old it is.
Yeah, I know Worse was pretty cracked at Alien Hominid.
Well, why would he?
Yeah, why
Did
would
he
he?
upload a video? Like, I think he uploaded a video that was from like 2010 or something of him just doing Necros. And even though Necros doesn't go hard, I feel like you know the time it was and all the jungles he did. It's totally not even
I never seen him play BBT, but like Orly was telling me that he was also really good at it. Wish I got to see him play it.
Or at least we know he's not only good at one of the human game.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
If you're cracked at Momodora, then you have to be cracked at like BBT and Alien Hominid as well. Yeah, I don't know. He's just like a fucking 2D platformer, fucking sweat. I don't know. That's mostly what I do. Oh,
Did you forget what you were gonna say?
no, I was just saying I was just saying that Worse is practically like a fucking 2D platformer pro.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like if he was showing like he was making videos of playing like damn Momodora game. When I played it, I thought it was like pretty hard. Cause it's basically Alien Hominid in PvC. You get hit once, you're practically cooked. Well, I think it takes 3 hits and you're just cooked. I feel like if you
The one thing I want to get a box for is Hollow, but I at first thought very interesting because there's I don't know, have you played Hollow before?
I don't think so.
Okay, but it's a 2D platformer, like Metroidvania or whatever style game. Sopa's played it. He's pretty sure he's pretty good at it. And there's a boss called Radiance, but there's a mod for it. So it's called like Any Radiance or whatever. And one dude beat it, and he said it took him like 6 months just to beat it. I really want to play it and try to beat that, just because I know the game. I also want to play other like kind of like 2D games, 2D platformer type of games. I kind of be good at them. Just kind of how I play the human games, like the older ones.
I feel like Gulp is like probably like because I know he's cracked like every game he plays. I'm starting to think that he's probably like if there's like a top 100 like video game players, I feel like he's probably there. Because I know like every game I've seen him play, he was just clear. You know what I mean? You're just good at every game.
Some people are just good like that. There's I forget what his name is. Oh god. He's a CSGO pro, I think. Yeah, he was a former CSGO pro. Anyways, it doesn't really matter what his name is, but it would help because you might have heard him.
I know 2 players who were cracked at like Counter-Strike. There's a guy called Utumino and another guy called like Exa. Exa was like cracked at both cracked at Arena and like both BBT and CC. He was just every game he played.
But I wouldn't say these two same cycles, but I think that's an R6 player, like an older R6 player. But anyway, so he the CS:GO Pro, the former, like any like FPS game he plays, like COD or X Defiant, he was like just cracked in like all of them. So like they kind of just translates. It's like if you kind of get good at like a certain style of games, you're kind of good at all of them. You play them in certain style.
Yeah, it just becomes a talent at that point.
Yeah, and I guess so past that. And I guess worse too. I don't know. It's probably also dedication that they put into certain things.
It could be a lot of things. Like, I feel like some players have like a mixture of like, what's it put? Like, I feel like potential and talent are like two different things in my personal opinion. Like me, I feel like I have like, I feel like I'm like in between those things. Cause like, when I was getting into like CC or like BBC, like, I was told I was just like both games, I was told I was like, beating like a lot of players in like in the state I was in. You know what I mean? And like as I kept playing both of them, I became like, I became good at both. So I don't know. I feel like I'm in between like potential and talent. I start off and I'm like already better than like a lot of players. Like when I was actually like beating people in the arena, I was like only 11, bro. Yeah, I figured out how to do a successful juggle at 11 years old.
Well, hey, if you're not beating Necrocid at 5 years old like Dusty, then you're not good.
I was not beating Necrocid at 11, by the way.
I mean, Dusty lied about that, but he did say that.
Yeah, I just don't believe that. I heard him say that too. I'm like, I genuinely just don't believe that, bro.
Like, when you're 5 years old, you are hardly a confident person. We're not even really a person, you're just like a toddler, pretty much.
You do not have game sense as a 5-year-old. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm like beating Geometry Dashes like at fucking 5 years old, bro. I'm like fucking cracked. No, bro.
Yeah, like I mean, I could see it if you said like maybe if he was like 10 or 11 or 12 or something, because you're a little bit older, you're just a kid at that point, and you don't got anything else better to do. But
it was like one point in time, like when Soap was playing Geometry Dash, right? Like there was like at one night, right? One night, me and him played arena. And he beat me. I was like, "Is it?" I thought to myself, "Is it because was him playing Geometry Dash the reason to why he beat me like that in arena?" Because I was thinking about it. I'm like, that's probably why.
well, the reaction time is probably.
Yeah, because that's literally like when I played against it. That's literally what it was. It's like his reaction time and movement were actually insane. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I wasn't getting shit on. No, I was getting shit on at first, but I got closer. But like at first, I was just getting fucked up. I was like, "Yo, what's happening?" I would normally beat him. I would normally be getting wins. That's when it started becoming a lot closer. Like and he would actually start beating me. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I gotta go to bed. But yeah, I'll catch you later.
Later, dude. How are you even still alive? How are you still alive? You should be dead. The fuck? Surely you're dead now. What to say? Oh my god. You can flinch, bruh. Oh my.
Fucking crooked cube nigger. I'm going to bed. Crooked cube nigger.
Wait. Before you leave, I'll tell you something.
Wait, I need to tell you something. What?
Can you stop timing for a while?
A while? Because you're acting like a nigger face. Nigger face.
I'm paying for that.
Like, bro, I already have nigger that from having to leave and rejoin. Xbox Invis glitch. Like, we can run the ones on area arena type, or if you want to get crooked on that Dej.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's gonna be nothing better than that, bro.
That's fucking, bro.
It's literally the new Fiend. I'm sorry.
Fuck, stop timing me for a while.
Oh, one. A while?
The brackets, bro, they're like ad-libs. You stop timing me for a while? Why? Because you're acting like a nigger face. Alright, bro. Good night.
Good night.
What the fuck? Oh my god. crooked. That was so random. Yeah. I need to get that fucking fruit. Oh my god, can I get the fruit? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh, I need it, Brett. Oh, wow.